You need to watch this video and hang on to your wallets. Last week, our Shadow Minister for Finance, Pierre Poilievre, asked some pretty tough questions to this Liberal government about their carbon tax. Guess what? It's going up.
Madam Speaker, the government admits that its new carbon tax will add at least 11 cents a litre to Canadians when they gas up their car, but a government analysis quietly posted online this week showed that after the next election, they plan to increase that tax even further. How much? Well, an earlier ministerial briefing note said it would have to go up 6 times as high as the government currently admits, and one UN report cited today by the government says it would have to be 100 times higher than the government is currently admitting. Will the government today confirm it will not increase the tax after the election?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary for the Minister of Environment and Climate Change.
Madam Speaker, climate change is real, and those of us who have a platform in this House have a responsibility to do something about it. We campaign on a commitment to protect the environment and grow the economy at the same time. Part of our plan to protect the environment includes putting a price on pollution that's going to actually see polluters pay more and make middle-class families better off. I'm curious when the Conservatives are actually going to come up with their plan, because so far as I can see it, their only plan to date is to make pollution free again.
The Honourable Member for Carleton.
Well, the Liberal plan does make pollution free for large polluters. They don't pay the tax. But back to the question. The government admits that it will increase taxes on gas per litre by 11 cents. But a document released this week says that in 2022, after the election's over, they plan to increase it further. One ministerial briefing note says that would have to go up 6 times what the government promises. That's 60 cents a litre. A UN report cited by the government says it would have to go up 100 times more than the government admits, $10 a litre in new taxes. Will the government confirm whether it will increase the tax further?
The Honourable Member, Parliamentary Secretary for the Minister of Environment and Climate Change.
Madam Speaker, again, we were elected on a commitment to protect the environment and grow the economy at the same time. We've been transparent with our plan to put a price on pollution that will increase over time by 2022 to being $50 a tonne. Madam Speaker, again, I'm curious why the Conservatives refuse to put forward a plan and instead of actually coming forward with productive ideas in the conversation, seem committed to adopting the approach taken by Doug Ford in Ontario, which is to do absolutely nothing.
Right. The Honourable Member for Carleton.
Madam Speaker, I asked twice now whether or not the 11 cent a litre tax the government promised is the final price. And twice that member has refused to answer. That suggests this government has a hidden agenda to increase the tax even more than it already has admitted. This document released this week does not even talk about increased rebates, just increased taxes. Will the Parliamentary Secretary confirm if the tax will ever go above 11 cents a litre for gas?
Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Madam Speaker, again, part of our plan to protect the environment, which is essential for those of us in government to take seriously, is to put a price on pollution that's increasing to $50 a tonne by 2022. This is going to have the impact of putting more money into the pockets of middle-class families, and I'm extraordinarily disappointed that the Conservatives seem committed to campaign in 2019 on a promise to take money from their constituents so they can make pollution free again.
The Honourable Member for Carleton.
I'm going to keep on this. I think we've got them on the run here, Madam Speaker. He refuses to answer the question. He said that by 2022 they'll have a price of $50 a tonne, which is 11 cents a litre for a litre of gas. Now, I've asked, given the evidence, whether they plan to increase it further if they're re-elected. He keeps dodging. Will he end the hidden agenda and confirm yes or no, will the tax rise above 11 cents a litre for gas? Yes or no?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Madam Speaker, again, we have to take protecting the environment seriously. The only plan we put in place is the one we've been telling Canadians about for a significant period of time now, which is to have the price on pollution that we've laid out in public leading up to 2022. Madam Speaker, I'd like to take this opportunity to reiterate that all the revenues generated from this are going back to the citizens who live in the provinces where it's collected, and it's going to have more money put into the pockets of middle-class families. One final time, Madam Speaker, I'm pleased to share that I'm disappointed in the Conservatives that they seem committed to campaigning on a promise to take that money from their constituents to make pollution free again.